Okay, next we got the West. We have Michigan State taking on LIU Brooklyn. Michigan State, the committee said this, and I think I agree with them a lot, is that the winner of the Michigan State and Ohio State game would get the 1 seed, the other would get the 2 seed. I think Michigan State deserves the 1 seed. They're a really good team, so I have them going over Long Island. Memphis St. Louis. This should be a fun game. Greg Anthony said he thinks Memphis can be a sleeper, so I like them going. I don't think they're gonna pass Michigan State, but that should be fun. Next, we got New Mexico and Long Beach State. I'm actually gonna go Long Beach State in an upset over New Mexico. I think New Mexico is a good team. I don't think they're a very good team, even though they won their conference tournament and they're the highest seed out of their conference. I don't think they were the best team in their conference. I thought UNLV and San Diego State were two better teams. I'm sorry. I like New Mexico. They're a good team. But I saw Long Beach State play. I've seen Long Beach State play a couple times. I saw them beat UC Santa Barbara back in January. And them play... who'd they play? They played Creighton. And Creighton won on a last-second buzzer beater. So they're a good team. I like them upsetting. Next we got Louisville and Davidson. I think I'm going to go another surprise here. And I like Davidson to top Louisville. Even though Louisville came off as the Big East tournament champions, I think Davidson can play well. It made it to the Final Four, Elite Eight a couple years ago. They almost made it to the Final Four, but some questionable officiating in the end hurt it. So there we got Long Beach State and Davidson. Surprise people. Next we got Murray State and Colorado State. I'd have Murray State going to the Final Four if they weren't in this bracket. If they were in another bracket, definitely, but this is going to be hard. I don't think this game will be hard personally, but Murray State, they're one of my favorite teams to watch this year. They're really good. They should have gone undefeated, but they got upset against Tennessee State, so they're 6th seed. And then we got Marquette, Iona, Marquette. So that would be Murray State, Marquette. That should be a fun game. And then next we got Florida, Virginia. Florida is a very good team. I thought they had a lot of bad losses. Like they lost to Rutgers in December. They lost to Kentucky. I think they actually beat Vanderbilt, and I think they lost to Mississippi State too. But I don't think Florida. I think Florida's a much better team for being a 7th seed. But they just had too many bad losses, and I think that this is going to hurt them. So I think Virginia played it, even though with the SEC having Vanderbilt and Kentucky, I think Virginia can come out and upset them and upset Missouri. Not Missouri, Florida, and then play Missouri over Norfolk State. So, yeah, I think that's all I got. Third round, we got Michigan State and Memphis. This should be a fun game. I don't think it's going to be as easy for Michigan State. They might win by 5. It might be a close game, and then fouling and good free throw shooting comes in at the end of the game. It might go to overtime. Who knows? Maybe Memphis can beat Michigan State. I like Michigan State. Next, we got Long Beach State, Davidson. Should be a fun mid-major game. Long Beach State, usually in a 12-13 team plays in the tournament. The 12-team seed usually wins. Go back 2 years ago, a couple years ago, I think it was 2007. We had two 12-13 games. We had one was Villanova. I think it was One was Villanova and Siena. The other was San Diego and Western Kentucky. Yeah, sounds right. And Villanova beat Siena. It was 12-13 seed, and Western Kentucky beat San Diego. So usually 12-13 seed. 12 usually beats 13 seed if that ever comes to it. Last year, Richmond beat Morehead State. So it's always cool to see 12-13 seed, unless it's like Villanova, who's a Big East team, and usually is very good. It's usually fun if that ever happens. I hope it happens this year. So, yeah. Next we got Murray State, Marquette. This should be fun. I like Murray State. In overtime, this should be a very fun game. I want this game to happen. So I have Murray State going to Switch 16 over Marquette. People might disagree with me, but yeah. Next we got Virginia and Missouri. So next we got Michigan State, Long Beach State. Long Beach State's had a nice little run. Sorry that they're going to lose. Michigan State going to the Elite Eight. And next we got Murray State and Missouri. This should be a very fun game. I really want it to be Missouri and Michigan State in the Elite Eight. I don't think it's going to happen, though. I do think it's going to happen. I'm not predicting it to happen, though. But I have Murray State going. So I think the winner of Murray State and Missouri will go to the Final Four. So I have Murray State winning over Missouri. That should be a very fun game. I want that to happen, and I look forward to it. I don't know who would. I think either team can win. Either team's really good. So, and then next we have Murray State and Michigan State. So then I got Murray State going to the Final Four over Michigan State. But really, it can either be Murray State or Missouri. You can either say either one of those teams, or maybe play Michigan State. Michigan State could go to the Final Four, but the West is up there. You know, you could have. There's a lot of good teams. You know, you can have Murray. You can have who else in there? You can have Marquette go in the Final Four. Michigan State. I don't know about Louisville, maybe. I don't know about New Mexico going to the Final Four. So, yeah, that's it for them. So, in the West and South, my Final Four is two mid-majors, Murray State and Wichita State. That should be fun. So next we have the East.